No, you're not seeing that wrong. That's not Adam Gase. I tried my best to make you in Madden. This is seriously the only restriction I had, so I tried. Anyway, here's your roster coming up. You're gonna be heavily surprised. Before I do anything though, I get my ratings from researching Madden Ultimate Team and past Madden ratings of prior games. So anyway, here we go. At quarterback, Carson Wentz, Trevor Lawrence, and Sam Darnold. I took your suggestion and made him a 78. At running back, David Johnson, Ezekiel Elliott, Le'Veon Bell, and David Montgomery. At fullback, I had to add someone, so I had Nick Bellore from the Seahawks. Antonio Brown, Robbie Anderson, Justin Jefferson, Deebo Samuel, David Moore, and Michael Gallup. Mike Gesicki, Tyler Higbee, and Jacob Hollister. At left tackle, Cam Robinson, Anthony Costanzo, and Taylor Decker. At left guard, Connor Williams and Michael Owenwu. He's a rookie, by the way. At center, Donald Penn and Eric McCoy. At right guard, Ezra Cleveland and Mike Rimmers. Tristan Wirfs and Tyrell Crosby. Wirfs is a rookie. At left end, Vinny Curry and Hakeem Hicks. Excuse me. At right end, Aaron Donald, Tack McKinley, and Trey Hendrickson. At defensive tackle, Sheldon Richardson, DJ Reader, and Dalvin Tomlinson. At left outside linebacker, Tyus Bowser and Michael Kendricks. Linebacker, CJ Mosley and Leighton Vander Esch. At right outside linebacker, Foysaid Oluokun. Yes, that's really hard to pronounce. I had to research that. And Preston Smith. At corner, Patrick Peterson, J.C. Jackson, Kyle Fuller, Marshawn Lattimore, and Troy Hill. At free safety, Justin Reed and DeMonte Casey. At strong safety, Isaiah Simmons and TJ Ward. At kicker, Matt Prater. And finally at punter, Britton Colquitt. I'll update you when it comes to midseason.
He put the team on his back.
We are mid-season. Our team has upgraded its overall a little bit because we've had some upgrades. If I can go to the standings, I said standings. We are undefeated. We're 8-0. Your Jets are 8-0. You're seeing this correctly. Kind of surprising, I know. The clips you saw before were just some of the fun highlights I was able to capture for you. I think I texted them to you already. Season stats. Trevor Lawrence has almost 2,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and also 2 fumbles. I don't know if it's going to show here in the rushing. Ezekiel Elliott has 747 yards. I started him after week 2. So in 5 games, he's got almost 800 yards. Future Brian here. I fricked up my audio. I meant to say David Johnson. Le'Veon Bell has 96 yards. Trevor Lawrence has 55 rushing. Nick Bellore has 5. And everyone else is 0. Your rushing touchdown leader. Okay, Lawrence has 1. Your touchdown leader Ezekiel Elliott with 10. Receiving's been very weird because we've had a lot of injuries. Antonio Brown has 359. Deebo Samuel has 324. Robbie Anderson has 287. Mike Gesicki has 262. David Moore has 207. Zeke has 159. Justin Jefferson has 117. Le'Veon Bell has 69. Tyler Higbee has 41. Michael Gallup has 11. Jacob Hollister has 3. Everyone else has 0. Blocking, this just shows everyone's stats to how many they allowed. I have been sacked, let's see how many times. No times. Interesting. Defensively is kind of fun here. TJ Ward is our leading tackler with 42 tackles. Our leading person tackles for loss looks like it is a couple-way tie between. Oh, by the way, Taven Bryan, we traded Dalvin Tomlinson for. He's a new addition we traded from Jacksonville. He's been iffy. Our leader looks like it is a tie between CJ Mosley and Michael Kendricks. Our leader in sacks, no question, is Aaron Donald with 12 in 8 games. And our leader in interceptions is a couple-way tie. J.C. Jackson has 4. Oh, so we have 4, and then a 3-way tie with T.J. Ward, Pat Pete, and Kyle Fuller. Now, I know this isn't really an important stat, but I want to show him anyway. Matt Prater is 6-7 and 10-10 extra points. And punting, Britton Colquitt has only had to punt 11 times in 8 games. Now, like before I'm showing you these stats, I'll probably show little bits and pieces if I can find any good plays. But of course, you can see the stats here on the side. And it's pretty surprising in 8 games how far this roster can make the Jets come. Now, that's actually kind of funny. Anyway, I will show you the end of season stats when we get to the end of the season, or if any funny plays pop up, you'll see them before I come back here. It's the end of the season. We are in the playoffs. So, stat-wise, I hope you can see that, because if not, I'm pulling it up anyway. We are undefeated with that roster I gave you. No surprise, but still surprising enough. Stat-wise, a lot of good came of this season. Rookie Trevor Lawrence threw for almost 3,500 yards, 48 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Rushing Ezekiel Elliott had 1,345, which was second in the league. David Johnson had 318. Le'Veon Bell had 101. Trevor Lawrence had 70, and also 2 rushing touchdowns. Nick Bellore actually got quite a bit of carries near the end of the year and had 59 yards. And Dave Moore had 1 rush for 3 yards on a swing pass. Receiving, Deebo Samuel had 714, also our leader in touchdowns with 15. He really came on strong during the last 8 weeks of the season. Antonio Brown had 585. Mike Gesicki had 540. And then kind of dropped off from there. Robbie Anderson had 394, but also had the second most touchdowns with 6. Ezekiel Elliott had 352. Dave Moore had 253. Justin Jefferson had 211. He was hurt a lot of the year, so it didn't really help. Tyler Higbee had 200. Le'Veon Bell had 85, 81 for David Johnson. Jacob Hollister had 24, but also had a touchdown. And Michael Gallup didn't get any catches after that. I believe I have a sack total of 1 time, but let's take a look anyway. Yeah, just once. Defensively, our leader in tackles, Michael Kendricks, with 75. Oh, we have a 2-way tie. TJ Ward is 75 as well. Our leader in interceptions, I believe, let's take a look down. Oh, Patrick Peterson had 7. Looks like he was a leader in interception. Yes, here he is. Aaron Donald with 16. Is our leader in sacks. Kicking, Matt Prater was 10 of 13 and 30-30 on extra points. Punting, Britton Colquitt had to punt a total of 18 times, which isn't too bad, honestly. So I will show you the best of where we are, either where we end or if we make it to the Super Bowl. Trevor Lawrence won 3 awards: AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and AFC Best Quarterback.